The next play of the evening is from Carson, California, and Daniel Guyton of Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, we present Grave Assurances.
Yes. Are you Seth?
Yes.
Huh. Funny, you don't look Jewish.
Oh. Well, this is Amanda.
Oh, thank God. She has the Clayton nose.
Yeah, I guess she does. But she has my eyes now.
I suppose.
So, how was your flight from Atlanta?
Oh, dreadful. They made us wait on the runway an extra 20 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it's not raining.
Yes. I have delicate skin.
Oh. I would have called you sooner, but I didn't leave me your number, and you weren't in the phone book either.
Yes, I understand. Betty and I, we had our differences.
She talked about you a lot.
I'm sure she didn't.
Nice headstone, huh?
I suppose I would have preferred a cross.
Yes, but Betty won it. She didn't really like that.
Yes. Well, Betty's not the one you're looking at. Now, is she?
No. Oh, I guess she's not.
You know, we have a family plot just outside of Atlanta. Perhaps we could move her there.
I don't think so.
You're a comedian, yes?
Yes.
Are you any good?
Betty thought so.
Oh. Yes, well, Betty's tastes always were...
What?
different.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me. Things have been really chaotic since Betty passed away. As I told you on the phone, Betty's medical expenses are out of this world. Now with Amanda, I was hoping you and Mr. Clayton could help me out, mostly for Amanda's expenses. I don't need a lot. Maybe for the funeral, the hospital, some formula.
Where are your parents, Seth?
My mother passed away when I was young. My father and stepmother live in Newark, 10 minutes away.
And they can't help you out?
Well, my dad is retired now.
Oh, I see. It sounds like you are in a difficult situation. Sounds fussy. Is she all right?
Oh, I don't know. I think, she's been fussy all morning. I think she's teething.
She can't be teething. She's only 4 months old.
I really don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you.
Well, there's nothing to it. See? She's heavy, though. What are you feeding
Well, formula mostly, but she also loves peanut butter.
You can't feed her peanut butter. She'll choke to death.
She hasn't yet.
My goodness. Well, let's get back to business, shall we? So, you need money.
Yes, to provide for Amanda, of course.
Well, how about if Mr. Clayton and I just provide for her ourselves?
I'm sorry?
You're a comedian, Mr. Rabinowitz, and you admit that you don't know anything about raising a child. Now, George and I have raised 3 children. Yes, Betty and I did hit a rough patch there for a moment, but she grew up healthy and happy, and she could have been successful if she had followed my advice.
Betty was successful. She had an art studio. She sold a lot of paintings.
I think you and I have different definitions of success.
I think we probably differ on a lot of things.
Speaking of which, we never received an invitation to your wedding. Perhaps it got lost in the mail.
We weren't married.
No? That's unfortunate.
Well, we were going to. We talked about it after the baby was born.
Normally, people get married before the baby is born, Mr. Rabinowitz.
That was our choice.
And now, what choices are you planning to make about my granddaughter?
I just want to give her a good home and love her.
Will you raise her Jewish?
Well, Betty and I didn't really have a chance to talk about that.
Well, Betty's not here now. So now it's up to you to make some wise decisions about this child.
Look, Mrs. Clayton, are you willing to help me out at this time or not?
Here's what I've prepared to do for you. I have in my purse a cashier's check made out to Seth Rabinowitz in the amount of $50,000.
Oh my God. Well, thank you.
Well, George and I are just delighted to know that Amanda will be part of our lives forever. I also brought some adoption paperwork for you to sign.
Adoption paperwork? What are you...
Well, of course. I'm not just giving you the money. I mean, I want some assurances for my investment. How am I to know that you won't spend it on drugs or booze or whatever it is you do in those clubs?
I'm not an alcoholic, Mrs. Clayton. I'm a comedian.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Either way, I can't give up my daughter.
No? Then how are you going to provide for her?
I don't know. I'll figure something out. Actually, I'm pretty successful too, believe it or not.
And who watches Miss Amanda while you're busy being successful?
Friends, a babysitter.
She deserves better than that. She's a Clayton, for God's sakes. My husband and I can get her into the best schools, the most exclusive circles, polo lessons. She will be in the proper society. What society can you provide for her, Mr. Rabinowitz? What can you offer her? Public schools? A swimming pool at the Y? Second-hand clothing? My granddaughter will not be seen wearing generic diapers, for God's sakes.
Look, Mrs. Clayton, I may not have much, but at least I can give her love.
Oh, but love won't pay the bills. This child's formula costs more than a box of chocolates. I know you mean well, Seth, but Betty that she's well cared for.
Look, I may not have much, Mrs. Clayton, but I have no doubt that she will want for nothing. She needs to know her father.
She needs stability and security. We are making you a sizable offer, one that will more than cover your expenses. And in exchange, you will let us raise her as a Clayton, not a Rabinowitz.
Now I understand why Betty stopped talking to you. I'm done with this conversation.
You drive a hard bargain, Mr. Rabinowitz. How does $75,000 sound?
Like extortion. I'm not doing it. No, please, give me my daughter.
Fine. $100,000. I see your Jewish heritage serves you well.
Give me my baby!
Where will you go? Where will you go with her? We have millions and millions of dollars. We will get that child.
You're insane!
No, Mr. Rabinowitz, I'm eccentric.
Look, if we have to leave the country, we will. And you will never see your granddaughter again.
Look, I think maybe we just got off on the wrong foot, that's all. We're all a little bit emotional, and you've lost your girlfriend, and I lost my daughter. Maybe we just need to take a minute to cool down and take a deep breath and remember that it's all about the welfare of the child.
I agree. That's why we're leaving.
No, wait. Wait. How about if I give you the money, no strings attached?
What do you mean?
I mean just what I say. This angel is our last connection with our darling daughter, whom we miss terribly. Please, just take the money and forget I said anything. We've made so many mistakes with Betty that I'll never be able to remedy. Helping out you and Amanda would mean so much to us.
Well, it really will make a difference in our lives.
That's all we ever really wanted. May I hold her?
May I hold the check? No strings?
No strings. Did I spell your name correctly?
Well, there's a B, not a